Hello, dear learners. Our today's learning topic is effective teaching practices. The learning objective, the learner will be able to differentiate higher interface and low interface teaching behavior, develop and practice good teaching behavior, apply teaching practice inventory. So, the nowadays teacher and teaching is measured by various factors and parameters like research, consultancy, and teaching. Let's discuss one by one. Research is measured by publications and presentations, the award, recognition by professional bodies, and research projects undertaken, the impact factor and citation of publications. The second component, consultancy, that is measured by resources generated, number of projects completed and undertaken, the funds received from government agencies and from industries, while teaching is measured by student achievement, by their marks and by their result performance. Second, the student rating to the teacher. Third one, student motivation, that done by teacher and the motivated student, and feedback from the student and from the other sources. So nowadays these parameters are used to measure teacher effectiveness. But here the question is to think that, do you agree to the parameters used for measuring your teaching skills? If yes or no, then why? So just note down in your diary and pause the video. Okay, let's start. So here the things come with the teaching effectiveness. The factors, student achievement, student rating, student motivation, and feedback. These are the main factors for the teacher effectiveness in teaching. But these factors having some disadvantage, like these are subjective, while these should be very objective type. Second factor disadvantage, these difficulty in subjects. Some teacher may be teaching very difficult subject, some may be teaching easy subject. So the feedback will be differ. Then non-interested students. Some students are interested in some subjects. So accordingly they will give the feedback. And the biased and unfair feedback may be there due to the students behave and due to the teacher interpersonal relation. So here the need to know the high interface teaching behavior that are suggested by Dr. Harry G. Murray, who was the expert of teaching behavior identification. He suggested various factors that affect and that required in a teacher and to measure the teaching behaviors. Let's discuss one by one. Clarity. Clarity about the concept, and the teacher should give stress on the specific topic. Speak slowly. Point out. Answer the question of students. explain properly, suggest how to memorize, and summarize the topic. The factor enthusiasm, that is a non-verbal behavior, just like moving in the class and gesture of hands, how the teacher is showing his body language and facial expressions that are his enthusiasm. Then the interaction. This is an technique for increasing the student participation. These are the techniques by which teacher present the challenges in front of the student, ask them questions to keep them engaged or keep it interactive. Also praise the students who are showing proper interaction. The next, organization. It means organize the subject matters like the headings, subheadings, giving outline to the subject matter, topic properly mentioned, then pre-overview of the planned topic. Then task orientation, course required and grading criterias are to be well defined. How to suggest student how to prepare for exams, need of outcomes that are expected by the teacher, the test date and assignment deadlines to be provided or to be memorized. The next factor, that is interest. Interest means how the teacher is motivating to the student. Do the teacher sharing relevant experiences, practical approaches toward the subject, and use of case studies to the students. Then the factor speech, that is an voice characteristic of a teacher. It means the words are clear, the voice having a proper pace, a proper modulation, or is there the problem of slurring of the words? Then the factor repo. The repo of the teacher is nothing, is just quality of interpersonal relation of the teacher with students. Do the teacher consult with the student outside the class regarding the subject or topics taught by the teacher? Do the teacher solve the problems of the students? These are the rapport, create rapport of teacher among the students. Then the factor mannerism. Mannerism is the lecture and the concept when the teacher is delivering to the student. That is an mannerism. It means during the delivery of the lecture, do the teacher keep eye contact with the student? How they are using chalk and pointer? And do the teacher is using word like means these are called under mannerism. So these high interference and low interface teaching behavior suggested by Harry G. Murray. Now we talk about the teaching practice inventories that was suggested by Carl Edwin Weiman. He suggested the practice inventories in teaching that are divided in 8 subcategories, like course information provided to the student, including learning goals and its outcome. Second, supporting material provided. Third, in-class features and activities conducted by teacher. Assignments given. Then feedback and testing. Then sixth category, other diagnostic or pre-post testing and new methods measure utilization. Seventh, training and guidance. And eighth, that is collaboration and sharing in teaching. These are the teaching practice inventories. So we need to think about these. Thank you.